Here I am. There you are. How's everyone doing? Happy Monday. I forgot to silence my phone, so that could have gone horribly wrong. But I fixed it. I fixed it. Hello, everyone. Oh, hot water bottle. Erin, hi. How are you doing? How did it go? Hi, Milk. Morning. Hi, Evie. Oh, you're putting in book submissions. Hold on, hold on. Let me see. What is it? What is it? Oh no! I've already listened to that one, and that one is over here. God of the Woods, all the way down. Oh no! um, the Unmaking of June Farrow. That does sound familiar, but I haven't read it. Hi, chemist. Good morning. How are you feeling, Abby? Hi, Asta. Goedemorgen. Winnie. Winnie has a right to be a little bit annoying today because I couldn't go outside. I woke up. I celebrated too early. I thought I had a migraine last week, so surely I'm not going to get another one. Silly of me. I woke up with a headache, so I have to be a bit careful. But we'll see. I might just read today, so I don't have to. Why is shield mode on? Wait, Erin, why is shield mode on? I don't turn it off. Saribot still has a shield mode on. I don't know how to turn it off. Saribot is asleep. Did they come into the room? No, I also don't see Saribot entering chat. Oh no, Saribot is asleep. That's not good. Hello? Winnie! You're being very dangerous. That's not what I meant when I said you can be annoying. No, no. No, 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 no. That's not what I meant. Erin, Saribot didn't show up, and now shield mode is still on. Look at those chicken legs. He has the best chicken legs. No, actually, Toulouse has better chicken legs. Oh, Evie, I'm so scared. He when he stretches out, he is. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Really. Okay, this morning I tried to get my sleep back to normal, but I think that's good. It'll be a process. It is. It is. Generally, yeah, if I go back up, normally Seribot is the first message in chat. It says Seribot is here, but it never showed up, and now shield mode is still on from yesterday. How is this? How is AI is not going to work? See, even AI is like, you know what? I need a day off. Honestly, I feel that. I kind of wanted to stay in bed as well. So I did. I stayed in bed until 8, which meant I couldn't go for a walk with Winston either. I wouldn't have been able to. So I'm sorry if you can't message in chat. I'm not sure how to fix that. And if I am going to do that, I will do that. Is there? Hold on. What is this? Where the frick did I go? Oh no! What is this? Yeah, I found it. I found it, but like now I did I fix it? No. Something is wrong because it says here that shield mode is off. So that doesn't make any sense. Automat. Everything is going wrong. Oh no. Should we just give up? I'm so sorry. This is why I have a bot, because I don't know what to do when things go wrong. So if the bot it has decided to go on a strike, then we're all lost. You see, if AI stops working, this says that it's off, and then I go back to chat and it says it's on. So I don't know. Is it Twitch? Is Twitch twitching? Oh no. See, shield mode is off. These settings are currently inactive. Okay, wait. I turned it on and then off again. I think it's fixed now. No. What? What if I do it like that? See? Oh my god, it's Twitch. If I turn it off, it's on in chat. If I turn it on, it's off in chat. This makes no sense. Twitch. Winnie. What? This makes no sense. This makes no sense. Now now everyone should be able to chat. Okay. I need a second. My brain is already hurting. That's so odd. I turned it on and now it's off. No, 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 Erin, it's not me. It's not me. Twitch chat said that shield mode was on, and then I went to the settings and it said it's not on, it's off. These settings are currently not enabled. So I turn it the other. It's the other way around, and then it went back to chat and it said followers only. What do you mean? What do you mean followers only? So I turned followers only on, and then it said it was off. So I did. I don't know. I feel like I should stay away from technology today. I think that's for the best. Which is fine, because I was planning to well, it's not fine actually. Let me see. Okay, that was unnecessary. Hmm? Okay. I was going to oh, see, this is also not working. Oh my god, what is happening? Just today, well, chemists know this is really the story of my life, but sometimes it's just a little bit worse than normal. Like today, it's not going well. Luckily, Winston is reasonably okay. I think he feels it. If I have to stay in bed a little bit longer, he usually knows that something's wrong. He still tried, but I couldn't go outside. This is not working either. Nothing is working. See, it's not. I opened up the Devil's Dictionary, the semi-bonus book for this month, to see if I could find a nice word to include in the love letter for this month, which will be released on Friday. But if that is not working either, I think I'm just gonna read snuff. I think I'm not gonna fight any of it. And I'll join you, Evie, with having a reading morning. What are you reading? You saw Zaribot when you came in? There's nothing. I have like a dozen welcome to chat room, but there's just you. And also in my mod actions, Seribot, the last time Seribot did something in mod actions, uh, was all me, still me. There's no Seribot at all. Where? I messed everything up, I feel like. I should probably reinstall Seribot after this. What? What happened? Oh no. That's too far. Here we go. The last message from Seribot that is in my mod actions is from 19 hours ago, and it was that it activated shield mode. It never, and then after that, it's you, Aaron. You permitted a term. There's no Seribot notification in between. So I don't know what's happening. Crappy rule. Which one? Which one? It can be fun. Yeah, it's one of those days. It's okay because I am not really amused with technology either today because it's bright. Technology is very bright and my eyes don't like it. Well, refresh is not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. I already did that. And I turned everything off and on. Oh no, it's not going to go well. We'll see. I think I'm just going to read snuff in about 7 minutes. We'll go into a sprint and I'm just going to read. I think that's for the best. It does say that for you, but it has no notification. That's so weird. I'm not surprised. I always have trouble with my bots. Ever since the beginning. No, wait. Ever since the beginning, I've had trouble with all the bots. So I'm not surprised. It's okay. I think it's a sign of the universe that I should not try looking at screens unless I want to be in trouble tomorrow. So what are we doing? I'll just read snuff. It's okay. It's a fun book. I'm really having trouble with my eyes. Oh no. What do I do? Luke Jess or Luke Jess? Hello, thank you so much for the follow. I'm so sorry. Welcome. Sorry for the confusion. I wish I could say this never happens, but it does. Not like this though. Not like this. I think I'm just being bullied. I feel like maybe the bots know when I'm having trouble, and they do it on purpose. They just do it. They just bully me. Let's see. Um, I think yeah, because I already fixed that this morning. I added walk away to the prompt for this month. Let's see. if it's saved correctly. Yes. So, oh, that looks a bit nasty, but it's fine. Um, the Unabridged Devil's Dictionary, you can find the EPUB for that in Discord. Because it's very old, it's available for free, basically. It also says so in the EPUB itself. Under there's some kind of law or something. So if you wanna have a look at that, it's not really a book; it's a dictionary, but like a funny one. You can go over to Discord and look at the channel of that particular book, and download it from there. Thanks to Ox, by the way. Uh, I think I also already added the new channels. Did I do it last night? For next month's books. So if you want to, yeah, Educated and Angela's Ashes. If you want to already start with those, because none of the books of this month speak to you, you can do that as well. It's all good. As long as you read. That's all I want. That's all. Everything I need to make me happy. Yeah, Elsa. Sorry about being nice to me. Why? What? No. I know that technical issues, they just happen. It's okay. Luckily, I already have my hot water bottle, so I'm comforted. Gonna make some tea after this. Don't have to use Winston for a change. So yes, I'll be reading. I can write. I can write when there's less bright lights at my face. I think that's probably just a better idea in general. Not look up, not look at the screen too much. I can't, no, because then I don't see anything anymore. Oh no! What did I do? Um, oh yes, let me just immediately. So I'm gonna. It sounds so stupid to say it like this, but I'm gonna have to reject a God of the Woods and which one was it? The Will of the Many. Because already read those. I'm so sorry. That making of June Farrow. I do want to look that up real quick. Oh man, I can't even focus. Where am I going? Goodreads. It sounds familiar. Let me see. Is it a cozy fantasy? Is it it feels cozy somehow. No, it's okay. It's okay. You're fully allowed to just because most of the time I'll recognize. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. Um, I'll recognize when I've already read a book. And these two in particular, I read. Well, Will of the Many. I think I listened to this year, and God of the Woods. Uh, I just remember because it was a decent book. I kind of enjoyed it. So that's okay. If you want to check, that helps, of course, but you don't have to. Also, sometimes when there's a book on my TBR, because actually the Unmaking of June Farrow is already on my TBR, but it's a recent one, and I would like to read that with you as well. So sometimes there's a book that gets submitted that I'm like, all right, let's do it. So it's okay. It's Liberation Day. Oh frick, I forget. Does that mean everything is closed? Oh, the stores open at 12, and then the stores will be so full of people. Normally, I go to the groceries at 7 a.m. Over here, it's in the evening. If you go after 7 p.m., it's like there's no one, and everyone at the store looks at you that works there. Looks at you like, what are you doing here? It's so funny. So that's my ideal time. I don't think I need to go outside. I'm just not going outside. Do you need anything, Elsa? Can't you order? We rarely have days where things are actually closed. Most days, stores open if only for a few hours. So that it really isn't a thing anymore that we actually get days off. Well, if you work at the bank, I guess. Okay, let's go. We're going into a sprint. I'm going to read people. That's for just for the best. Siribot is making it clear to me that I should not look at screens because apparently everyone else has gotten a notification that Siribot is here, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna listen to Siribot and read a book. It's a book club read. So if you want to join me, I would love that because it's a funny read. It's such a funny read. I love Terry Pratchett. But if you need to do something else, let me know what you're up to. If you just want to keep each other company and chat, that would be lovely too. And I'll see you in 30. Good luck. Hello? And she doesn't want to get off. I'm sorry. Go. Okay, I'm sorry you missed the timer, but we will have to do. She desperately wants to sit on my lap, but that's impossible here. So we're gonna take a break, and I'll see what I can do. Hello, how did it go? See, thing is, she was bullied this morning. I don't think I talked about that yet. Hi, yes, thank you so much for the hydrate. And how are you doing? She is a very good girl. But we have one black cat in the neighborhood. Well, we have a few, but there's one in particular, and I don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I think it's a boy actually. Has been bullying my kitties. Now Winston isn't actually offended. He gets angry, but I think he kind of thinks it's funny. Toulouse, however, gets very upset, very upset. And I didn't notice that he was sitting. Normally he does it at night, and this is with me. And I know this happened because that cat used to do it to Bo as well. It's a very mean cat. But normally he does that during the night, and I rarely have actual trouble with him and my cats. But this morning he was just sitting right in front of the window in broad daylight. And Tuz was so upset. Um, and she actually puked. This is why I say she can be a bit of a drama queen, because she will actually puke if she's upset. Um, so now she's sad and she wants extra cuddles, but I'm sitting here and she can't sit on my lap and I'm here, so hence the forced sitting on top of me. Because she does that when I think she thinks that I don't understand what she wants. I know what she wants, but oh no. So the entire sprint she was sitting at my feet and tapping my leg and then just staring at me with her big pupils, because she's always high on life, I swear. She always has big eyes. So yeah, she's just a bit upset, and I'm upset. So it's just an upset fest today. I don't know how it's going for you, but I don't know. How did the spring go for you? I'm mad. Yes, I have a headache. And yes, this is a very cool bottle, don't you think? I love it. It's also of glass, so good stuff. One thing that drives me nuts in books is when things are a little too convenient. Like they just stroll to the city looking for someone. Hey, they get there, and of course the person they were looking for was literally the first person they saw. I don't like that either. Or things that are just easily solved by one conversation. But there's no good reason. Like if the characters have some trouble with communication, yes, sure, then it's kind of part of the plot. But if it's just because it's just convenient for the plot, but no specific reason is given for why people are not communicating, then I'm just like, what is this? It makes no sense. I don't like it either. I do, Monty. I have a spray, and I have loose catnip, and I have catnip filled toys. Not constantly. I only give them when I deem fit. But yeah, no, Tuz is just a bit of a. She has always been my. How do you say it in English? I always worry about her, always. Stupid cat. We just didn't have enough time to cuddle and make it right. So now she wants me to join her on the couch, but we'll see. How are you doing, Monty? You're hungry, Scroticus. What are you gonna eat? I have seen someone make miniature croissants, and now I kind of want to make that too, but I don't have the ingredients. I'm not going outside. Not going outside today. When are a big version of the fan of the spray version of catnip, which is great. Is no cleanup? I mean, I vacuum every day, so I don't mind the loose ones, but the spray is actually not available in the Netherlands. as in the UK. Had a big bottle in the UK that's not available here. There's a lot of things not available in the Netherlands that were available in the UK that I'm now like, wow, that's like some sorts of nose spray for allergies. You can't get that here without a prescription, and I could just get that at like Asda. Was it Asda? Is that the store? I could just get that at the grocery store. But a lot of things that are just readily available over the counter in the UK, you can't get that here without a prescription. And that catnip spray, you can't get that here. It's not available at all. And I tried to find the nose spray as well because that stuff was great. But alas, it's not available, and I'm not going to get it from my doctor. So that says something. Thank you so much for the follow, Odyssey. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Will. How's that? Was it that? I'm not sure. I'm just a little tired today. I want to get back to making some dioramas soon, but at least draw a sketch. That's a good way to make a mock-up. Are you going to do that today? I'm reading. I'm supposed to be doing something else. Well, supposed to is a big word, but I can't deal with lights and looking at a screen today. So I'll be reading one of the book club books. Snuff by Terry Pratchett. I'm having a lot of fun so far. There's lots of sentences that I'll have read, and then the next sentence I'm like, wait, what? What did you say? Yes. Yeah, I was at the grocery store. Yeah, I used to do my groceries there because it was the one closest to my home usually. And I would be able to get a nose spray for allergies over there that I won't be able to get over here because you need a prescription, and my doctor is not going to feel like my symptoms are bad enough to prescribe a nose spray with the stuff that I was able to get in the grocery store in the UK, which is wild. I didn't realize it was something that is actually restricted here. You can get nose sprays here, but not with actual stuff in it that is in the UK nose sprays for allergies. Here you get just like a salt spray, and yeah, I couldn't buy it. I had to, adjust because I'm just not allowed. Not the ones that there's probably ones with antihistamine, yes, but not the one that I got in the UK, meaning that the ones that actually work. Here you can get the same with sleeping pills. You can get melatonin in a normal drugstore, so to say, over the counter. But if you have actual allergies or actual symptoms that clog up your nose, that stuff is only by doctor. It's the same with the US. If I were to go to the US, the stuff that people in America are allowed to just buy in the grocery store would never be in the store here and would knock me out. They would actually knock me out. We get paracetamol. That's the best we get here in the Netherlands. Or Advil maybe, but actual medicine like I was able to get in the UK without going to the doctor, nah. You use Soften, what is that? Loratadine instead of nasal spray for allergies. Works better than any other spray. I have allergies since very long. Had a couple of nasal surgeries last year. Oh no, that doesn't sound fun. I'm reading some snuff. Yes, Monty. I haven't heard of this. I can do a quick Google maybe. Hi Riku, how are you doing today? You can buy bottles of melatonin in the US too, but it's prescription only here in the UK. So the ones that you buy here, they're basically doing nothing because the amount of working ingredients is so low that it's negligible, and you're basically wasting your money for a placebo. If you want something that actually works, you'll need to get a prescription. It's no, I don't have a PO box. That's stupidly expensive here as well. Stuff is expensive in the Netherlands. Winnie, she's already puked today. Please stop. Because I might puke. All right? Thank you. You're a good boy. It's like huge amounts of proper intimacy sprays that works over in Sweden. Nobody comes to your chemist. Didn't need to go to the doctor for it. Really? What? Yeah, I mean, I think I get that. Your eyeshadow looks so pretty. Thank you, Evie. I'm glad to hear it because it hurt to put it on. Oh no. Right. I'm going to be reading. Let's do another sprint. I'm reading one of the book club books, which is Snuff by Terry Pratchett. Let me know what you're up to. I'm going to mute myself so you can turn on your own music or sit in silence, do whatever you want to do. You at least won't hear me yell at my cats if I need to. Keeping an eye on chat, so don't you worry. I see you. Happy reading. I didn't think it would have been that different from there. There's no natural nature in the Netherlands. It's all fake. So that's what I'm thinking about, that there's actual nature in Sweden. Anyway, let's get to it. I'll see you in 30. Good luck. Last minute. That was a sprint. And I'm very sad to say that it's also the last focus I'll be able to do in this corner of my house. I'm struggling with the light a little bit too much, even while reading. So I'm going to have to close my eyes and close the curtains. Dang it. I'm a bit angry, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to sleep a little bit. And I'll do some work later today. It's fine. How did it go for you? I am so sorry to hear that, Switch. I hope you're holding yourself up a little bit with in your mind, if you know what I mean. And if you have someone who can bring you books, geez, I don't think I've ever met anyone who has that many books. 3,275. That is indeed a complete library. I mean, you have one from 1,000 books, so I don't know. How do you? Oh God! And you read every one of them? That's so impressive. You know what, Evie? I'm gonna go get some more coffee and a croissant as well in a little bit. I have one waiting for me. But I can't. I wanna close my eyes so badly, and I would rather have a little bit shorter stream today and be here tomorrow again than spiral into a complete migraine, because I already had one this episode. I don't like this. Police? Oh no. Oh no. Hi Topi. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm a nurse treating a patient who told me about this website. Wait, what? Oh, is this what? Is this the person you were talking about? I know I told him that he has to go outside. There are women about there. Yeah, sometimes, not always. Really? Well, I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. But I have a headache and I don't want to get a migraine again. So I'm gonna cut string short. I'll be a little bit longer. I'm not gonna like go immediately. I want to know how it went for you guys. I want to know a little bit about how it's going with Switch. I thought about all of these books and I thought of how you would fit into this group straight. I feel like I'm not living up to that at all. I don't even have 1,000. It won't take me that long if I keep going like this, but I don't even have 1,000. I'm working very hard. I was going to spring to choke later, but you mentioned the micro. Yeah, I have endometriosis at Topi, so it's just a symptom of that, and I fight it sometimes, and it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. You can't fight migraines, it turns out. But yeah, I read a lot as well. I read everything. What do you read? If I never know what it's like, I'm so sorry. I would not wish my I don't have enemies, but if I did have an enemy, I would not wish a migraine on them. Never. It's one of the worst things. I'm currently reading Terry Pratchett's Snuff for the book club. And I will need to put a cover on Walkaway because it's too orange. I've been contemplating that cover, and I think I can buy those ready folded ones that you can just wrap around, because I don't know what you guys did, but we were kind of forced to wrap our books, our school books. Do people even have school books anymore, or is everything online? What am I saying? Do people even have books anymore? Well, I feel like I should do that. I do have some wrapping paper. I could put some Christmas wrapping paper on it. Maybe. I don't know. I read all fiction. Just finished the Traveling Cat Chronicles. Ooh, wait. Is that no, that's not the same. I'm confusing the writer from House of Leaves. I feel like the writer of House of Leaves had some kind of project about a cat, but I don't think that was this person. Hold on, let me check real quick. I feel like that's a cozy read. I hope so. Or sad. It could be very cozy or very sad. You did as well, Evie. I feel like that dates us a little bit. After read the notepads? What do you mean? What notepads? It's Rodriguez. Growing up, we used to have to wrap our books also, but nowadays I don't use books. They use laptops. Yeah, when I was saying it, I thought, wait, do people even have no? Oh no, I would probably be considered like actually dumb and stupid and slow and all those things because I would just not be able to deal. I really can't absorb information if I have to do it through a screen only. I heavily depend on books, physical books. I'm not gonna think about that right now because I will just launch myself into a full-on migraine. Please. House of Leaves was fun, but no, this was yeah. I'm confusing. Wait, what was that writer gonna do? Can I see it? Did he do it, or was it just The Familiar? I'm thinking about The Familiar, and as far I haven't read that series, but it's a series by the author of House of Leaves. And as far as I understand it, it is a dog. It's a dog. I'm so confused. One of the main things that stays stable is apparently a pet, but that's not what you read. Well, did you like it? Did you like the Traveling Cat Chronicles? I think it's on my TBR, or have I just seen it in the stores so many times that I. From what year is it? Also, hold on, because now I see it. I feel like I know why I haven't read it. Yeah, no. Okay, so the reason I haven't put it in my TBR at all is because I lost my first pet, my cat, last year, and the way the cat is the one cat in there is described reminds me a little bit too much of Bo, so I won't be able to read that for a little bit. Crooked tail included. Bo had a crooked tail. She had a broken tail when I got her, so I would hate to have to learn from a screen. Yeah, me too. I will do anything to not have to work with screens. I do everything offline, off screen. And then when I'm fully prepped, I will go back to screens, usually, if I can get away with it. Though the e-reader is practical. I do prefer um, physical books, but I found out that the e-reader, if I turn the light down completely, that is better for my eyes when I start being able to read after a migraine than having to turn on the light that is reflecting light back into my face from a page. It's very weird, very weird. But audiobooks. When I'm in the worst of it and I can deal with a sound, it's audiobooks. I'm not listening to anything at the moment though. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, same. I cannot face reading anything with a cat right now. I can't even look at the photo yet. Yeah, I feel that. My anniversary is coming up for Bo, so yeah. I'm so sorry. That's a bit sad. It's okay though. It's not your fault. But maybe the timing isn't quite there. It's nice I can hold it one handed and lie down. Yeah, that as well. E-reader is very handy. turns out. It's just that I was not a fan of e-readers because I used the very very first ones when I still worked at the library, and I hated it. I hated the technology, the way the touchscreen worked, and I didn't like it at all. And I also think that you weren't able to adjust the settings for the very first ones. Like now you can adjust the font and the size and the space, everything basically. And I don't think that was an option way back when the first e-readers came out. So that was my only exposure to them. And now I got one from I'm a Fixer through Throne, and I quite like it. I don't mind it at all. But I will always prefer physical books for a lot of reasons. Evie, have you thought about getting one of those arms so you can and a page flipper so you can actually just lie down and have the e-reader in front of your face and have a page turner and you don't have to move? Have you thought? I have thought about that. I am thinking about that. I saw a video of a girl who was just completely tucked in. She was so cozy, and she just didn't even have to move. I want that actually. Maybe I should get it. No, they weren't backlit. No, not at all. The original ones were quite horrible, and I just never went back to trying. So until the Gobo that I have now, which I do like, I really do like. It's just that I like underlining and sometimes making notes, and it's because I'm not used to it yet. Maybe if I've read it with the e-reader for like a year, I'll get used to the way the annotation works and the notes and all that stuff. I'll get better at it. But also when I want to look something up, it's just easier for me because I'm not used to e-readers to look it up in a physical book, because you have a feel, or at least I have a feel for where it was on the page and where in the book usually. So I do prefer physical books, but I'm no longer against e-readers. I wasn't against e-readers, I just didn't have one. I don't want to be one of those girls getting all the accessories, but it sounds so cozy. Well, Abby, I feel like you and me also have good reason to. Like when I'm in a lot of pain, when I'm in an endometriosis episode, and I have to hold myself physically. Yeah, that would probably be handy if I could just position the e-reader and I can keep holding my hot water bottle without having to move. So who knows? Maybe for the summer. Yes, for the summer when it's too hot for the hot water bottle and I'm in an endo episode, I'm just in agony. It's a disability aid. I feel like it is. It kind of, it can be for it's just for general use, of course. But I feel like people who have some sort of disability or a chronic illness or whatever it is that might um, cause them to not be able to hold up a book. I don't know. It's quite useful. My thing is all e-reader annotations don't transfer unless you stick to one ecosystem forever, and they keep backwards compatibility. Yeah, it's not great, is it, Toby? But you know, I am able to read in different circumstances, so there's a place. There's a place. I do think about it very very clearly. Like, do I need to make annotations? Because for some books, I just know I'm gonna have to underline, and I'm gonna need to have stickies, and then I just won't consider an ebook or even an audiobook. Audiobook is even worse when it comes to annotations. I don't know how to do that because I'm just in it. Unless I can't focus, then that's just a waste of time. But yeah, I'm gonna be reading again tomorrow because Tuesdays I read anyway. So if you want, Toby, I read on Tuesdays. Normally I do like computer stuff on screen on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Tuesdays I read. I invite you to read along with me, but you can do whatever you need to do. If you have to do some work, that's fine too. It's just that I kind of have trouble reading during the day, and Tuesdays is my cheat day, so to say. I could mark or write in a book. I'm not at that stage yet. Well, I used to be a purist as well. Didn't even crack spines. Now, I'm a savage. I'm at the point in my life where I feel like if the books don't tell the story that I lived when I read the book, then maybe there's something wrong. But you do you. You don't have to do anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. It's all good. It doesn't matter. I heard of this body doubling thing recently, so I might be around. It helps for me, except that, I mean, I can't fight my brain. There is will. There always is hope. I promise. Just took the plunge one day and annotated after being very precious about my books. Feels very liberating, yeah. And also just underlining. I love underlining. Especially when it's a book that I'll be coming back to, and I get to read the book not just as a new person, because you change, and if you wait a year and you read the book again, you'll find new things in it and get new lessons. But you'll also read the book and see what it was like to read it for the first time, or the last time at the very least. And it's interesting to see what stood out to me, at least. Hi Jumbo. Yes, I am reading Terry Pratchett's Snuff for our book club this month. I think I did, actually. It's one of the first ones, isn't it? With the wizard. That's so on the nose, but isn't that one of the first ones? The other book club book for this month is Walk Away by Cory Doctorow. You did a whole meeting while chatted? You have very short meetings. No, it's about books. I'm having trouble closing off. If it's about books, I was a librarian. I don't know who asked, but yes, I was a librarian. And I the amount of hours that I spent at the library unpaid, you don't want to know. The jobs I did that weren't included in my pay, you don't want to know. I would be early. I would stay late. I love books. Books are my life. No, not in the library book. No. Though I have to say, I was amused with a few of the things that I found. And I used to collect bookmarks, because a lot of people leave bookmarks. I found the cutest things in the kids' books. There was one kids' book that had a laminated note in it that said, I may not draw on walls. Written by I think a 6-year-old, because the handwriting was very elementary. So I kind of miss it. I miss work at the library. Who knows? Maybe I'll go to a big library and go on a bookmark hunt in the children's books. So I can show you. I don't think I have them anymore. I don't know. I'm so sorry to have to cut stream short, but I'm learning hard lessons, and sometimes it's better to cut stream short, so I'll be able to come back tomorrow. Because I want to read tomorrow. I lost the comb until I found it in a hardcover book. And no, thank goodness I checked it for returning it. I always check books. I leave notes, just personal notes in the books I read. It's really upset that Discord I was in tried to read Neuromancer and then tapped out of it because they didn't understand it and because it's cringe. What do you mean? If I was reading with them, I could have lent them a hand. I haven't read that, Jumbo. If you want to participate in our book club, you can submit books through Cherry Points. I disabled one of them because it was a bit confusing. Hi, Jungus. And at the end of the month, I put them in a box, all the submissions. And that is how we choose our book club picks. We don't vote. We have just a submission box filled with tiny post-its, and I pull 2 of them, unless it's like this month. This month we have 3, but that's because one of them is a dictionary. So if you want to participate, if you want to stick around, I would love that. The more the merrier, and I need more books. See here, Men at Arms, Terry Pratchett. I haven't read that one, I think. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna leave it at that because my brain is starting to get really scrambled. Read Man by Pratchett. No, I haven't. Well, as you see, you can submit books for the book club, and I read both of the books that we pull. You can choose 1 or 2. Let me see. On Discord, you can find more information, but these are the books that we have pulled for May and June. Take a look. I would love it if you participated. You don't have to wait until June to start reading the June books. If you want to read the June books, because the books for May don't resonate with you, that's fine. There's no specific rules aside from don't spoiler. I'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be, for me, a full-on reading book stream. But you are welcome to join with whatever it is that you need to do. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself, like I'm going to do right now. Drink water. I love you. Hope to see you soon. And I'm going, Dominique. I'm so sorry. I hope to see you tomorrow, right? No spoilers. Okay. Bye-bye.